The Teen Gothic Wednesday was released on Netflix and broke streaming records in a flash. The Addams Family spin-off is now the highest-grossing Netflix series in terms of views in its premiere week, and the hype around the show suggests that this is not his last record. Why did the audience like Wednesday so much? Today we will tell you about it. Galaxy Movie. According to Netflix, the number of hours watched by Wednesday in the premiere week was 341.2 million. This is a record for an English-language streaming series, more than the previous record holder, Season 4 of Stranger Things, 335.01 million, and second overall behind Netflix champion Squid Games, 571 million. In its second week, the series grossed even more, 411.29 million hours. So Wednesday is guaranteed to break into the club of streaming billionaires after Squid, the fourth season of OST and Monster, and, most likely, even surpass its competitors. Why can we talk about this with a high degree of certainty? Firstly, on the IMDb website, the rating of the series at the time of this writing is kept at a very decent 8.5 points. In addition, he is actively discussed in the media and social networks, especially everyone liked the charisma of the main character Jenna Ortega and her wardrobe. Secondly, the Wednesday dance from episode 4 went viral so much that Netflix launched a stream on their channel with the scene set on endless loop, and this moment also reactualized the song Goo Goo Muck by the Cramps, whose streams on Spotify alone grew 50 times. This is a good marker of popularity. Previously, only the fourth season of OST managed to pull off such a thing with Running Up That Hill. English-speaking critics did not share the audience's enthusiasm. While none of them could resist Ortega's dark charms, the show itself is most often criticized for transforming the macabre Addams Family into a typical teen show. But the haters of the series did not take into account something. What seems like a disadvantage to one person can become a virtue for another. Critics accustomed to so-called premium TV can snicker at teen shows all they want, but the channel's approach isn't ineffective. The Vampire Diaries, Riverdale, Gossip Girl are all hits with solid fan bases. In the promotional materials for the series, the authorship of Tim Burton is most actively mentioned, but the creator of Edward Scissorhands and Ed Wood, rather, acted as a guest star here. His contribution should not be underestimated either. Burton directed the first 4 episodes of the series, produced it and called 2 of his regular colleagues, costume designer Atwood and composer Danny Elfman. However, Wednesday is hardly reminiscent of the superhero Smallville. This is a representative of another honorary subgenre, young adult, and adventures in a magical school. Wednesday evokes strong associations with the work of J.K. Rowling, but it's not just about the entourage, but also about the detective intrigue that combines the Goff and Miller series with the first books about the boy who survived. Someone will surely sigh, they say, we have already seen it all, but the familiar vibe will rather hook the average viewer than repel him. By the way, you know what else catches the audience? The Addams Family. The 1960s series was not a hit in its day, but it has settled into cultural memory. Nostalgia for him gave birth to Barry Sonnenfeld's trilogy, nostalgia for which, in turn, first gave rise to animated films, and now to Wednesday. Sonnenfeld's films and the image of Wednesday Addams are firmly stuck in the minds of people so that the news of the new film adaptation at least aroused curiosity. Wednesday is not the first time in the world of TV shows that a familiar title has been tacked onto a popular genre, and it's not even the first time that a franchise associated with a comedic incarnation has been turned into a bloody melodrama about teenagers at school. A few years ago, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina aired on the same Netflix, a radical departure from the cute sitcom of the 1990s. However, it is not enough to put new variables into the old formula. A good series is still needed. And Wednesday, the very case when the ingredients of successful casting, set by Burton's style and peppy script, mixed in the right way, and the well-known brand, together with a familiar genre rapper, fell exactly into the main production formula of popular cinema, same but different. Of course, Wednesday is not a masterpiece even in its category. The detective intrigue is quite predictable. The script did not avoid fillers. The image of Wednesday itself had to be noticeably softened in order to turn her into a full-fledged protagonist of a young adult detective. The heroine of Sonnenfeld's films would rather start committing murders herself, instead of investigating them, and the direction of the episodes without Burton becomes noticeably more boring. However, this series is well done just enough to convince you to watch it further, and so on until the finale of the entire season. Netflix hasn't renewed Wednesday for a second season yet, but given its popularity, it's just a matter of time. However, it seems that another bar will become a real test for the series. Will there be a third season? No, it's not about Netflix's habit of canceling its shows ahead of time. It's just that the on-screen Addams Family has long been haunted by a strange curse. neither the series nor the films have passed the mark beyond the second season or the second part. Record hours of views are, of course, great. But if Goff and Miller manage to pull off a good enough sequel to get the series extended for a third round, that's when Wednesday will go down in history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like if you liked the video or dislike if you didn't like it, and subscribe to the channel.